Thousands of casualties happen every single day, but this one in particular is very peculiar. On January 17th, 2023, at my high school, me, Nick, JC, and the culprit, Chris has been dealing with some weight issues recently. He is totally unaware of how massive he is. Just like every other day, me, Nick, JC, and the culprit, Chris, go to get some lunch. As we sit down, we tend to have some conversation. After talking for a bit and finishing eating lunch, Chris decides to get up to throw out his lunch. In doing so, while he is getting up, his thick, round knees get stuck in between the lunch table bench and table. He tries to force his legs through, but is unaware at the sheer size of them. Trying to get his legs to go through the bench, he falls over, taking the table with him. As he fell back, the table completely crushed JC, Nick, and me. As I regain my footing, I see Chris struggling to get out of the tipped over table, and then I look over and JC and Nick are completely dead. Everyone around us starts to scream, and I panic. I grab my bag and make a run for the hallway. The last time I saw Chris, I looked over my shoulder and saw him still struggling to get his big body out of the table. I managed to make it outside of the school and got picked up by my parents later that day. This lunch table massacre has given me multiple forms of PTSD. I will forever be scarred of public lunch areas.
And now, the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it here, I'll say it now, of which I'm certain. I lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway, but more, much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I I'd spit it out. The record shows I took the blow.